So he was surprised to see that, because you know what, he didn't know that was in the scriptures. But that's something that he was probably planning on going to celebrate, man. He was probably getting ready to celebrate Christmas, man. You know, he's probably getting ready to celebrate Christmas, man. You know, but I brought that out. You know, now he's like, shit, man, that's a cut. You know. Titus 1:11. This is Titus 1 verse 11. No, actually, okay, this is Titus 1 verse 9. Holding fast the faithful word, as he hath been taught, that he may be able by sound doctrine both to exhort and to convince the gainsayers. Okay, just like with that guy, he was starting to be convinced, man, right? Because when I broke it down to him, something that he didn't understand, right? He didn't know that Christmas was condemned in the Bible. He didn't know that, okay? Because the Christian church didn't teach him that, man. Because the Christian church doesn't have the truth, and this is how we go against the gainsayers with the word, man. All right, holding fast the faithful word, as he had been taught, that he may be able by sound doctrine both to exhort and to convince the gainsayers. For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision, man. Talking about like Nate, right? Nate and these other Israelite groups, man. All right, they're of the circumcision. They know they're Israelites. Okay, they teach about the law, statutes, and commandments. But they talk a lot of vain things, man. They don't teach the mark of the beast, right? Which is clearly the microchip, right? They don't warn the people about these certain things, right? They're teaching a prosperity doctrine, okay, which is going to come to naught when they see the society's going to fall, okay? Which society is clearly falling in front of your face, but they don't want to teach that, because that's why it's going to be uncomfortable for the people, right? Let me continue with that. This is let me read verse 11 again. Whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not, right? Like the chip is an embargo, okay? For filthy lucre's sake, man, for that money, man, all right? Because they can't teach certain things under the 501c3 charter, man. They cannot teach certain things, man, all right? They made an agreement with Egypt, man, all right? They can't teach that the mark of the beast is the microchip. They can't go up there and call the white man the devil, man. That's why they had that order, man. Oh, we don't want to see you call the white man. How can you not call the so-called white man the devil, man? All right, and that shows you that they've been paid off, man. All right, those are watered down groups. All right, let me read that again. For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision, whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not, for filthy lucre's sake, man. Okay, so that's what they're doing, man. They're teaching that for that money, man, for that tax exemption. Okay, just like the Christian church, they do the same thing, man. They teach according to the doctrine of Esau that Esau allows them to teach for what? For that benefit, man. For that 501c3 charter, man. All right. But GMS, we don't do that, man. We come out straight raw with the truth, man. We tell you the truth straight raw, man. No filter, man. All right? We don't care if it's uncomfortable for the people. If the people don't like it, that's not our problem, man. We're doing the work of the Most High, okay? We're not doing the work for these peons out here, man. All right? This is a higher calling that the brothers is out here doing, man. All right? So this is a work. This is worth more than anything that you people do in your day-to-day lives, man. Okay? And the reward is going to be worth more than any riches that this world has to offer, man. All right? You know? Because these people, they have no clue. You know, they have no clue what they have no clue these other Israelite groups are teaching them lies, man. You're teaching them what they want to hear, man. You're telling them what they want to hear, man. All right, you're not teaching them the truth. You're saying what they want to hear. Okay, which will keep the women in the congregation, that will keep the people comfortable, man. All right, but once you realize that what they're teaching is lies, man, it's gonna be too late for most of you, man. All right, but the ones that get out now, right? It's you're gonna be all right, man, if you continue to push this word out in the full truth, man, 100% truth. All right.